Will they reach out? No contact, whatever your situation, whether it's a situationship, a separation, a third party situation. Do you have a future together? Are they missing you? Will they come back? Are they going to reach out? So pick a card reader number 1. We have this tarot deck and the Jade. Pick a card reader number 2. We have the Amethyst and this one. All the timestamps down below. And then pick a card number 3. We have the pink Quartz and this deck. So let's get on with today's readings. Private readings are always available. I've got an autumn sale on at the moment. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Are they going to reach out? Will they reach out? Are they going to contact you? Whatever your situation is, whether it's a situationship, third party situation, a separation, what do you need to know? If any of the charms want to come out, we're looking for zodiac signs to connect you to the reading. We're looking for charms to give you connection signs and symbols that this is a reading for you. And we're going to do some letters as well. I like to do them at the beginning so that you can get a feel for whether this is a reading for you or not. If the reading resonates but the charms don't, there may be something that happens over the next couple of weeks that reminds you of the charms that were on the table. So let's have a look. Are they going to reach out? Do you have a future together? Are they missing you? All of the things. We've got a little rocking unicorn, a child holding a hand. We have a little happy cloud, little happy daydreams, little happy thoughts. We have a clam seashell that's glittery, a key for the future. Someone wanting their keys back or was thinking about letting this person have some keys. We have Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus. These can be sun, moon, rising of you or your person. Gemini is just to give you the connection to the reading. And then we have another Virgo. Oh, and then we have another Aries as well. Have E, Q for lots of questions. C, R, and a H. So what messages are here? And you were also drawn towards the Jade gemstone, which is about peace and cleansing, very protective stone. So let's have a look. Going to do a connection spread between you both. I'll tell you everything I'm picking up and everything I'm feeling. Do you have a future together? Are they going to reach out? What's going on in this no contact situation? Are they missing you? Are they thinking about you? What messages are here for you today? Going to split the deck into 4 elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Down this side is them. And then down the middle is the connecting energy. I do top tail shuffle. Sometimes they all come out reversed. Sometimes they all come out the right way up. But I read reversals. On my website, I have a pull a card page. So you refresh the page, it will give you a tarot card, and then you scroll down the bottom and read the meaning. I have the meanings for the reversed and the right way up. I've started adding a deeper explanation. So when you scroll down, you can read more about that card. And in the deeper explanation, I talk about when it's the right way up and when it's the reversed way up. Not everyone reads reversals, but I do because I like the extra depth of information. But not everyone does. It's up to the reader, their intuition, how they're taught, how they connect with the deck. But that information's on my website if you want to have a look. Also, if you explore that area of my website and you find any mistakes, speller mistakes, link mistakes, or anything like that, contact me and I'll give you a free reading if it's a legit mistake. But bear in mind, my spelling is UK English, not US English. But yeah. So, what is going on in this situation that's all, majority of it upside down apart from 2 cards? In recent past, you've had the 4 of Swords reversed, which is feeling like this has gone on for a while. They've had the 6 of Cups reversed, and then the 9 of Cups reversed in the middle of you both. It feels like they just suddenly shut the door. They were like, no, right, pushing you out, shutting you out. With them having the 6 of Cups reversed, there's a feeling of you were in. You were part of their life, you were part of their emotions, they'd opened up to you, they'd shared a lot with you, they've shared a lot of time with you. But then with the 9 of Cups in the middle of you both, they put it to superficial. They're like, no, this doesn't mean anything. No, I'm denying I have had feelings. No, there's something here that made them suddenly push you away. And it's not about you. It's not because of you. It's because of them. The 4 of Swords reversed is a feeling of rejection, a feeling of an isolation, and a refusal to accept it. Like, and that's coming from you. That's like, I refuse to accept that this person suddenly rejected me. It makes no sense that they've just suddenly pushed me out. It makes no sense that they're suddenly making out that we don't mean anything to each other. When you know how deep you got into their life, how much they let you in. And there's a fear here from them, because the 6 of Cups reversed sometimes is like them putting rose tinted glasses on, going, no, actually, I'm fine, I'm good, I don't know you, blah blah blah, superficial nonsense. And so then when we look at a situation like that, we have to think, well, what are they running from? What is it that they've recently opened up and unlocked within inside them that they need to close that box again? And the word Pandora's box is coming in. And when you're connected with somebody as much as you have been, people push away the people they love the most. The people that are the closest gets pushed away the first or gets hurt, and it's just a mess, honestly, and it's not fair, and it's completely not fair. It's completely not fair, because the way that they should have approached this whole situation was, oh, I feel a little bit uncomfortable right now, I'm feeling overwhelmed right now, I'm feeling a bit scared right now, just need a little bit of space, I'm just going to step back for a minute, I just need to get my feet back on the ground again, and had that honest and open conversation about that. Because the thing is, you know that that's what this is. You can read them better than anyone else has ever read them, because they've told you more than they've ever told anyone else. And it's not fair the way that they're treating you right now. The 8 of Wands reversed for you is a feeling of you're waiting for them to contact you. You may have sent them messages that's either gone unread or not replied to and not acknowledged. You may be holding in a whole world of messages that you want to say to them, but you also don't want to say it, because once you've said it, you can't unsay it, if that makes sense. Feels like they're getting very close to hearing the truth from you. And it feels like you still have a level of respect for them, that you don't want to hurt them. There's a level of understanding here that it's more than just them rejecting me. This is them rejecting something within them. It's them stopping themselves from having something good, because it's opened up something for them. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is over here for them. They're trying to build a path forward, but sometimes with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a lack of movement. It's a lack of, they haven't moved on. They're kind of stuck. They're thinking about doing the right thing. They think they've done the right thing, but they haven't started putting it in motion. Sometimes I see it as a bit of a yellow brick road, but they haven't even begun the journey yet. If they're Dorothy squashed underneath the house, They haven't got out from underneath the house. No, it's the witch that was under house, wasn't it? But if it's Dorothy in her house that's landed in Oz, she's still in it. This person hasn't made their journey yet. They haven't started. They may be acting quite cold towards you. They may be acting like they've moved on and they've moved forward and then never looking back. That's utter nonsense. And you know that that's utter nonsense. We have the Knight of Swords reversed in the middle of you both. Mistakes have been made. The Knight of Swords reversed for me is all about like running in, making a decision, making a choice, running away, doing whatever it is, quite fast paced, and then having a moment of, oh no, what have I done? Oh no, what have I done? And that feeling of, oh no, what have I done, comes back to this sharing emotions, open up emotionally, feeling like I need to open up more emotionally, and then running away from it. But the thing is, they've got this fast moving card with this traffic jam, we're not moving anywhere card. So it's this conflict of energy. And the thing that's in my head was like years and years and years ago, when I'd done drug and alcohol training, so I used to work within the community, they explained that when people drink caffeine with alcohol, so like Red Bull, Jaeger bombs, Red Bull vodka, whatever it is, it causes a conflict within the body of your brain and your body and your chemistry. It doesn't know whether it's using the caffeine to boost you or if it's using the alcohol to lower your mood and relax you. So your body goes into this conflict, and that's why some people get so drunk off it, and some people black out on it because their body just doesn't know what to do. And there's other stimulants that if you take them when you're drinking, it creates a chemical in the liver that causes anger, and it's an irrational anger that wouldn't be there. So for that to suddenly come up, that's not really come up in a public collective reading for me before, going way back like 20 years to when I was doing all of this training and I was working within the community with vulnerable people. There's something vulnerable about this person. This person has a conflict within them. Whether there's substance abuse issues or whether it's that energy of, I want this but I don't want it. I need this, but I don't want to need it. I want to be loved, but I don't believe in love. And it's this conflicting thing. And you're the catalyst. You're the catalyst for this, which means there's a genuine connection here because you've connected with them in a way that's with their chemistry. It's with their passion and their desire and their emotion and everything. When people don't care, you don't connect with stuff like that. This person cares so much, but they're trying to act like they don't care. Anyway, if you've never been here before, welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. If you're a regular, welcome back. I appreciate you being here. You're part of my secret Purple Heart gang. If you haven't already, subscribe, follow, all of that stuff. Leave a like or a heart on the video. It helps to boost into the algorithm, and maybe someone somewhere will connect with one of my readings who's never connected with it before, and maybe they'll take something good from it. So it's a little random act of kindness, telling the algorithm, hey, look over here, this is all right. Leave a comment if you feel comfortable, even if it's just like something nice in the comments, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, but it really, really does help. And private readings are available, and my website is a wealth of information at the moment. Have a little look round. I've got a pull a card page. You can generate a card. I do it every day, and then you scroll down and read the meaning. And you can read all about me. I've got an about me page, and I've got my little tarot CV, so you can see my journey with tarot and everything. So that's all there. hopetarot-daily.co.uk. So we want to know, are they going to reach out? Or are they not? Are they really going to miss out on this opportunity of a lifetime? Because you are an opportunity of a lifetime. Because you connect with them and there's a connection here and you see them, you see inside of them. And it's not often we have that. Are they going to let themselves have that? Are they going to lean into it or are they going to keep running? The thing is, they're running now, but they're not moved on. They've not moved off. They've not, if they're a boat, they're still moored to the side. They're still in the harbour. They're not gone out to sea, not yet. In the near future, you have the Emperor reversed, which is feeling like you're dealing with a child. Feeling like you're dealing with somebody that doesn't take any accountability. Feeling like you want a partner, you want an equal, you want someone who is owner of their mistakes, who doesn't blame you or twist it or blame everyone else or blames stubbornness or the mindset or fear, that they are open and honest. And it feels like in the very near future you're going to be feeling like you're dealing with a child. I do think they're going to communicate with you though, because you've got the Two of Wands in the middle of you both at that point. And the Two of Wands is about making plans for the future, but with this it feels like a communication. It feels like them kind of reaching out. It doesn't feel like you reaching out to them. It feels like them reaching out to you. But there's going to be something about that communication that winds you up, that just makes you see them in a way that they're just being childish, or they're not being accountable. They're not even showing remorseful, and they're not even acknowledging how you're feeling. It's kind of all about them. And the reason for that is because at that point they have the Ten of Swords reversed, which is digging a massive hole for themselves all the way to China. You know, they don't just dig a bit of a hole for themselves, they keep digging. So it feels like communication that's going to go, first of all, be quite nice. And you're going to feel like, hey, they're here, my Emperor's here, this is great. And then it's going to very quickly spiral for them. They're going to say one little wrong thing, and instead of fixing it and explaining that they didn't mean that, they're going to try and say, well, yeah, I did mean that, but, you know, it shouldn't affect you. And it's that saying of give someone a spade and let them bury themselves. And it's like having a foot in their mouth. They're just going to be sabotaging themselves all over the place and making the whole thing worse. And because they're in this mindset of the Emperor reversed, there's not much that you can do to get through to them. It's like a toddler on the floor having a tantrum. You have to wait for them to stop. You have to wait for them to calm down. You have to wait for them to get bored. But the more energy, if you try and control a toddler that's having a tantrum, they have incredible Hulk amount of energy. If you pull yourself away within a safe distance, of course, you're not feeding their energy anymore. And if you actually start doing something else where you're kind of keeping an eye on them, they suddenly go quiet because they want to know what you're doing. And this is the energy of this person. Whatever happens in the communication that is coming up, don't feed their negative energy and wait. And there's a thing here of, I don't know why this is here, but there's a thing of some of the best interviewers, they ask a question and then they wait because the other people don't like silence. And even if they give a short answer, because the interviewer is waiting, they feel that they have to fill it. And it feels like if you can take that approach and let their cogs in their head work, then you may get somewhere with them. Whereas if they say they're going to say the wrong thing. When they say the wrong thing, by all means, hold them accountable for it, call them out for it, but then wait. Because there's no point with this person of them saying the wrong thing, you pulling them up on it, but then you going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You need to say very limited things for this person, because then they need silence. There's power in your silence with this person, because then they may actually start using their brain, and their brain may connect to their heart, rather than, because it feels like a blind panic, it feels like anxiety, and it feels like them going back into this running but I can't move on energy again. And if you get that, it's just going to spiral even more. Ugh, what a nightmare. How annoying. Anyway, let's pull some oracle cards. You are going to hear from them. Do you have a future together? I don't know. I don't know how much you can tolerate, to be honest. So I'm going to ask the oracles, is there any sign after the Ten of Swords reverse? Because sometimes the Tens are a sense of completion. Once that moment has happened, is there any sign of progress after that moment? Because part of me's feeling like, oh, I just can't be bothered. You know, for you, you're just looking at them thinking, I'm not a daycare centre. I'm a person that's wanting a 50-50 genuine connection. I'm not here to teach somebody how to do basic respect and how to open up and stuff. So is there hope for the future? Clarity. So whatever happens in this situation, it's going to give you the clarity that you need for you to make choices for you. When we know we have choices to make, that's when we are most powerful, because you have a choice to let this person stick around or to walk away from them. To go, yeah, you know what? You're not a toddler. You're a grown up. You're not doing that. You're not talking to me like that, and you're not making it worse. Finding, yeah, you're going to find the answers, definitely. And then we have home. It feels like you're a safe place for them. And it feels like they're a bit of a nightmare for you. Can it get to the point where they can calm down and grow up enough so that they become a safe space for you? Because a relationship is two people being safe with each other. It's not just one person burning up all of the energy and the other person making all the compromise. I can't give an answer of whether there's hope for the future, because I don't know there's this feeling of the communication that's coming can go one way or another. If that puts you in a moment of clarity where you find things about them like hit you in the face, it's just it's just there, you can't deny it. Is that going to make you want to go home alone, or is that going to make you want to be protective over them? I'm not sure, but you are going to hear from them. And if only they could drop the idiot act, if only they could soften, and if only they could stop running, if only they could recognise you were the most important person in the whole life ever, because no one else would ever put up with any of this, because no one else is connected with them in the way that you do. So if you don't work out, they're going to be losing far more than what you do, because you have life experience, you have resilience, you'll pick yourself up, you will carry on going, and there will be somebody else who is absolutely amazing. This person, they have no resilience, they don't really know who they are, they don't know why they're feeling the way that they're feeling, and they've got quite a lot of issues. So for them to lose someone as amazing as you, they're losing a lot. They're losing a lot. But that doesn't mean that you should feel bad and stay. You always have to do the right thing for you. And if the right thing for you is giving them a chance to see if they can grow and they can heal and they can become a much more rounded person, that's up to you. That's for you to decide. But if you also want to walk away, don't feel bad about it. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection, so it aims to take you anyway. And thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. Today we're looking at, are they going to reach out to you? All of the things we want to know about your no contact situation. Are they missing you? Are they thinking about you? Are they going to contact you? Whether it's a situationship, a separation, your third party situation. What messages are here for you today? I'm just starting by pulling some charms to give you extra connection to the reading before we get into the reading, so that you can have a feel of, has your intuition brought you to the right place? If none of the charms resonate but the reading does, book them up the reading, because over the next few days there may be things that happen that reminds you of this reading and it's worth to come back. So let's have a look. We have Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising of you or your person. We have Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising, and then we have Cancer, zodiac sign as well. We have a Russian nesting doll which has blonde hair and dark eyes, and then we have another one which has dark hair. Now with the Russian nesting dolls, because they come out as a bit of a twin, it could be a bit of a twin flame situation going on here, but they're symbolising that people see us in different ways. To some people, we're a child, we're a sibling, we're a parent, we're a partner, we're an employee, we're all of these different things to different people. And as we get older, we put on different jackets of life, but all of the other versions of us is still there, it's still inside of us. We have a camera for taking photos. We have a crown. Someone may have a crown tattoo. We have a Victorian hair slide, a seahorse. I'm feeling that someone in this situation has tattoos, and not just one or two, because lots of people have tattoos, but I mean a fair few tattoos, and I think they're quite proud of them. We have the key to love, and we have a key with a heart on. This is a bit of a twin energy. We have A, S, 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 V, M, and an R. So let's have a look what messages are here. You're also drawn towards the amethyst stone, which is all about purifying, healing and protective energy. Let's have a look. I'm going to do a connection spread between you and you both. You and your person. Are they going to reach out to you? No contact situation. Are they missing you? Have they been thinking about you? What is going on? What do you need to know? More than anything else, are they coming back? Do you have a future together? What messages are here for you today? I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. And then down this side is them. And then down the middle is the connecting energy. They are coming back. They are coming back. So let's just end the reading. That's the answer. Joking. But I appreciate, that's why I do short readings, because some people just want the answer. It's like, okay, but let's dive in. If it's your reading, you will know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. In recent past, we're looking at recent, past, present, and moving forward. In the recent past, you've had the King of Pentacles reversed. And that's, I often describe it as feeling like the other person isn't in touch with our emotional side. It's like we go to that person and we say, I feel like this. And then what we then feel is them going, oh, well, just go away. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about love. I don't want to talk about how you're feeling. I don't want to talk about this. But then what they might also do is give you a gift. It's like the King of Pentacles reversed. They put too much importance on material things, and it can feel bewildering, because in their mind, they're ticking the boxes of giving you security, but they don't realise that your emotions aren't really being listened to, your thoughts, your fears, your worries. Feels like every time you try and talk to them, they just shut you down, or they just push you away, or they don't get it. At that point, they had the Two of Pentacles reversed, and then we have the Chariot in the middle of you both. The universe, even though it's no contact at the moment, the universe is trying to hold you both together, but it needs to be in a better place. It needs to be in a place where you feel heard and you feel seen and you feel appreciated. With the Two of Pentacles reversed for them, it's they needed to make a choice and they didn't make it. So what has actually happened is it's just pushed you further away because they haven't made the choice that you've needed them to make. But the universe is still connecting the both of you. The universe is like, well, this is not over. This is not over. You know, at the moment you've got the Five of Swords. Am I walking towards it? Am I walking away from it? Am I fighting for it? Do I just give up on it? This is all the feelings that I'm having for you of, I don't even know if this is worth my effort anymore. I don't know if it's worth my energy. Do they even like me? Do they even care about me? I think that they do care about you, but I think they've got a really weird way of showing it. They need to get more in touch with their emotions, really. We've got the Emperor in the middle of you both. There's this stable kind of... The universe is like, we introduced you both for a reason. We don't want either of you to go anywhere. But it's difficult because for the both of you to be able to move forward, you need this person to do something. Because without them doing the thing you need them to do, there is no relationship, there is no future. It's just going to be stuck. The Justice card reversed for them at the moment can feel like the world is conspiring against them. It can feel like them saying to you, I can't do this thing until I have a divorce. I can't do this thing until this legal stuff is taken care of. I can't do this thing yet because it's unfair. I'm in an unfair situation. I'm feeling trapped. There's a feeling here that I'm getting from them of course I care about you. Of course I want a future with you. You just have to believe that that's what I want. But I'm not showing you it. I'm not making you feel better. I'm not overly doing anything to show it. It's just what is coming from them is this, well, you should just know how they feel. But the issue is you don't, because you feel like they don't listen to you. You feel like they aren't there for you. But if I was to quiz them, they'd be like, of course I'm there. But I have other things I have to do. I've got responsibilities. I've got things that I have to do first. We can't be together yet, but we are going to be together. And I don't think for a moment that this person thinks you're going to walk away from them. And I don't think they really understand either that you're at that fence of, this is hurting and am I just going to, is it worth my energy? Should I just walk away from this? I don't think they realise that. Because they love you and they care about you and they want to be with you, they kind of feel that that's what's going to happen. And it feels, got this feeling of, you're just like, yeah, but that's never going to happen. They're never going to make the move. They're never going to do the thing. So it probably has been going on for quite a long time. You are going to hear from them. The Seven of Swords, the Hanged Man for you at that point, and then the Six of Pentacles in the middle of you both, which is communication, and it's a mutual communication. Now the Seven of Swords for me is a pension pot for the future. It's what are they going to do that's going to secure the future with you. They want a future with you. Yes, it's no contact at the moment. Yes, it's a mess at the moment. It's complex at the moment. But it feels like them putting peas in pots. Them, for me, the Seven of Swords is making maneuvers behind the scenes that no one can see, so that they're trying to put all their eggs in different baskets so that they can secure a future. At the moment, they're trying to make that happen. And I feel that maybe where the stumbling block has been, because you've been wanting them to be more lovey and romantic. But what they've been saying is, with that King of Pentacles reversed, is we can't do anything unless we have the resources. We can't do anything until I've sorted all of this out. And it feels like a very honest conversation coming. And the Hangman for you, it's going to be a conversation that gives you the option. Well, are you going to walk away then? The Hangman is about being at a crossroads, having to make a sacrifice to move forward. Now, your sacrifice here is either run away, just forget about it, or swallow your fear and worry and stick with it and see what happens. Give it a chance to unfold. There is a temptation here to run away, though. I feel like you don't want to be in limbo anymore. You don't want this going on anymore. You need them to be closer to you. You need to be with them. And I kind of feel, even with the Seven of Swords, because it's maneuvers and a strategy, for you that may still feel like, well, that's just words, that's just promises. They might be best off showing you a bank statement, because it feels like there's a pot of money that they're putting away to make it happen, and it's like, oh no, they haven't. I don't really recommend anyone showing anyone's bank statements, but it's like that you need some kind of solid proof. Anyway, let's introduce me. I'm Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. If you haven't already, subscribe, follow. If you're a regular, welcome to my Secret Purple Heart gang. I appreciate you being here. If you're new, welcome. I'm a spontaneous tarot reader. I've been reading since 1998. Yeah. Oh, gosh, that seems like a lifetime ago. I got my first tarot deck at 19. I'm now in my 40s. If you want to know more about me, it's on my website. I've got my little tarot CV on there, and also my tarot journey and how I've used tarot to make improvements in my life, and a bit about my background as well. So that's all there on public display. I think, when we're getting readings from people, it's nice to know who they are and what they're about. On my website, I also have a pull a card page so that you can refresh the page, scroll down the bottom and see the meaning. What I've started adding is a deeper meaning. So you can click read more, and you can read more about the upright meaning and the reversed meaning. I read reversals because it gives me an extra depth of information, and it's the way that I talk, and it's the way that I communicate with the tarot. If you prefer to read just upright, the way that you have a conversation with your tarot deck is personal to you. No one can tell you doing it wrong. No one can tell you that, well, I do it this way, so everyone has to. No, you find your communication. If you want to leave something nice in the comments, it helps with the algorithm. Put a like on it. That really helps the algorithm a lot, and it doesn't cost anything. And by boosting it into the algorithm, maybe someone somewhere who's never found my readings before will find one of my timeless readings that was meant for them, and they will take something good from it. So there's that. I'm going to pull some message cards because that's what I think we need. I want to know what they're not saying. What have they been shy about saying? What messages are here? What do you need to know? How can you trust that they mean what they say? How can you put blind faith into it? You need something solid. You need something from them. So let's pull some of these first. I need you in my life. This is them saying it to you. I hurt you. Touch. Please wait for me. I see you. They can't stop us from being together. I keep all your messages. I pick you. I can't resist you. So I'm going to pull a timing card. When is it they're going to take the leap? When is it? No, not take the leap, because this isn't a leap of faith situation. This is getting ducks in a row so that they can make the move, so that they can be free, so that they can be with you. When is there going to be a big move? When is when are you going to have that feeling of, yeah, okay, they're all in? When are you going to have that moment? You know what I mean. When are you going to feel secure within this? And when are you going to feel that they're taking your emotions seriously? November. If you're watching this when I upload it, it's October at the moment. If you're watching it as a timeless reading, you may want to take it for the next November you've got coming. But also bear in mind, for me, like 3 weeks time is November, so it may be 3 weeks as well. And I think the communication is going to happen in 4 days. You're going to have some kind of communication, and it feels like this November period of time is going to be a time where you know what choice you're going to make. Because it's up to you, isn't it? It's up to you if you walk away. It's up to you if you wait it out. But they are coming back. They are going to reach out, and they are going to say what they're doing. And I think they've been very caught up in how unfair their situation is. But it's a situation they've created themselves. And they could have resolved it sooner, but it feels like they're trying to do it the right way. It feels like they've felt their hands have been tied. Trust your animals, animal instincts, compassion, and new beginnings. Yeah, I think within the next 4 to 6 weeks, there's going to be this whole new door opening up for the both of you, in a very positive way. But it really does feel like this person can't move forward until they've tied up the loose ends of where they are at the moment, because they need to move forward freely. Even if it's just the stress of it, like the way they see it themselves. So that's what I have for you. I hope that it helps in some way. I don't know if it will or not. You might want to bookmark the reading and come back and tell me, because we've got 4 days and November. So bookmark it, and when that time passes, come back and tell me. If this is your reading and those dates meant something, let me know what happened. If you don't want to put it in my comments, my email address is on my website. So going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you anyway. And thank you so much for being here with me today. Private readings are always available. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. Welcome to your Pick a Card tarot card reading. Today we're looking at, are they going to reach out to you? Your energy was drawn towards the pink quartz stone, all about romance. Got the tarot deck there. Let's start by pulling some charms. We want to know, are they going to reach out? Whether this is a situationship, separation, third party situation, whatever it is, whatever your situation, that's what we're looking at. This is no contact. Do you have a future together? Are they going to reach out? Are they going to contact you? Are they missing you? What are they thinking? Are they thinking? All of the things. We want to know a bit of everything. So I'm going to pull some charms to give you extra connection to the reading, and I'm going to take a deep breath. So, with the charms there to give you little signs and symbols that this is a reading here for you today. There'll be things that make sense to you that don't really make sense to anyone else. If we get into the reading and you feel, the reading resonates but the charms don't necessarily, bookmark the reading, because there may be things that happen over the next few days that reminds you of the charms on the table, kind of clarifying the reading. We have a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising of you or your person. Have another Pisces as well. We have a Gemini. Then we have Capricorn, Virgo, and Aquarius as well. We have A, B, and an N. We have a microphone, saying your piece, karaoke, music, songwriting, concerts. We have a seashell. When we listen to a seashell, we can hear the ocean. We have a lollipop as well, reminds me of a fairground. We have a diamond of playing cards, makes me think of poker. And then we have a sword, strong air sign. Maybe a bit of a Queen of Swords there with that Aquarius and a Gemini. Yeah. So, what do you need to know? Are you going to be hearing from them? I'm using the Raven's Prophecy Tarot deck. I don't use it that much. So, let's have a look. What messages are here for you? Are you going to hear from them? Are they missing you? Are they going to be in contact? Do you have a future together? Should you wait? Should you not? What choices and pathways are here for you? Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Let's have a look. Down this side is you. Okay. Down this side is them. Yep, there's the Queen of Swords. And then down this side, down the middle is the connecting energy. All of the cards are reversed apart from that one. Yeah. So the instant message that I'm kind of getting is if they're not careful, when they do come back in again, you're not going to be there. Your feelings aren't going to be left for them anymore. But you're not there yet. But this person is handling all of this so badly that it's just getting to the point where the path between you, both of you can't do it again. It feels like you may well get to the point where you can't do it again without assurance. And I'm hoping they're not going to leave it that long, but then I kind of think, well, if there's a natural disconnect and a natural thing, sometimes we get to the point of maybe that is for the greater good, because when things are left in the way that this person's left it in, the longer time passes, the more resentment, the more bitterness, the more self-worth healing, the more your life fills up. And then will you have space for them? Will you want to take them back? So I'm going to look at the long-term future, because I think in the short term, they may run out of chances with you. But then are they just going to leave it long enough so they hope that you forget what they've done? So what have they done? We've got the 9 of Swords reversed for you in the recent past. We've got the recent past, present, and moving forward. They've got the 10 of Wands reversed, and then the World is reversed in the middle of you both. You were doubting this connection anyway, because they kept trying to put the burden onto you, but then they also kept saying, I can't communicate because I'm busy at work. And it feels like they turned everything upside down. It feels like one moment they're keeping you awake all of the time, they're messaging you all of the time. Any moment they get to themselves, any 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, they're messaging you, they're contacting you, they're wanting something from you. And then it feels recently that shifted, and then you felt that shift, so then it put doubt for you of, why has this suddenly changed? Why have they gone from messaging me a lot to messaging me a few times a day to suddenly waking up and, they're not even saying good morning anymore? But then it feels like when you ask them about, is there anything wrong? Have I done anything? Is there any issues? All they've said is, with that 10 of Wands reversed, is, I've been really busy. I just haven't had time. I can't just spend all day, every day messaging. But the day before, and the week before, and the month before, and the month before that, they could. They had the time. And I think something for them has shifted in their life in general. Because it's such a drastic change, isn't it? And it must just leave you feeling bewildered. Like, how can you go from giving me all of your time and attention, willingly pursuing me, to acting like I'm part of your to-do list and you can't quite get to it, and it feels like for a while you've felt the gap between the both of you getting bigger and bigger, and they've just slowly drifted into no communication. And you tried to stop it from happening. You tried to confront it. You tried to instigate conversation. You tried to keep it going, but they just let it drift and drift and drift and drift to the point that your worlds apart. And it's a really shitty thing of them to do, if we're honest, isn't it? Because it's just nonsense. Someone, we have, especially with someone who has their, I'm getting all screechy. When I get screechy, I'm mad. When someone has their phone in their hand all of the time, whether it's their personal phone or their work phone, and they make time to read your messages because they can't wait to read your messages and they can't wait to talk to you, and then suddenly they're not, like, it's rude, absolute rudeness. And then when you try and call them out, they're like, no, you're just being insecure. Then they're like twisting it, and you're expecting too much from me. You would like an inconvenience. You deserve better. You deserve better. Absolutely, you do. Before we go any further, I'm Hope Tarot Daily. My name's Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. All of the things. If you want to subscribe, follow, leave a like, help boost the algorithm. If you're new here, welcome. I'm not always this scattered. Well, I am, but I do a mixture of long form readings, short readings, and also I provide a one-to-one service as well on my website, Hope Tarot Daily. If you want to leave something in the comments for the algorithm, I'd very much appreciate it, but you don't have to. So we've got the 9 of Wands reversed for you at the moment. Your guard's up, but the door's open a little bit. You need them to do something different, and you're still at the point where you're willing to listen to them. You're still willing to find out what's happened, because if you said something wrong, you want to know. I want you to know you did not say anything wrong. You did not. This person's been rude. This person is that an ignorant pig. And goodness me, if this was my reading, if this was a reading for a very close friend, I'd be like, give me your phone, let's delete them. Let's just delete them. But it's your life, your choice. They have the Strength card reversed at the moment, and then you've got the 5 of Coins reversed in the middle of you both, which is feeling shut out, feeling pushed out, feeling like we could be on the same page, we could be working through this together, but you're not listening to me, you're not talking to me. How can I'm willing to listen, I'm willing to do something. I like you, I like the attention you gave me, I like the dopamine you gave me when you were chasing me, I liked waking up to hearing your voice, I liked saying goodnight, I liked that, and I have this void, and I don't know what to do with this void. And with them having a Strength card reversed, even if they were going to talk to you at the moment, what they would be saying is, this is beyond my control. I don't know. You're just expecting too much from me. It's like total passive aggressive nonsense. What I think has happened is, I think this person's a chaser. I think they chase and chase and chase, and they reel people in, and then they abandon for the next chase. I think in their head they think that they're looking for the perfect relationship, but I think realistically they don't want a relationship. If you met them on a dating site, that may clarify that even more. It's like next, in the hope that, well, the next thing's better, It feels like a evolving door. If they are in communication with anyone at the moment, they're probably totally love bombing them. And if they're not, if they're the type of person that chases and chases, then goes cold, because in their head they're like, I'm going to focus on work, I don't want a relationship, I'm just going to focus on work, I'm not going to bother anyone, it's only a matter of time before they get back on the dating sites again. It's only a matter of time before this cycle happens again. And if this is your reading, you'll be nodding along. I'm not telling you anything you don't necessarily know, because it feels like there's been something in your gut telling you this is not quite right. I can't believe they've done this to me. And then there's probably feelings of, why did I fall for this? I'm older than that. I've got life experience. You haven't fallen for anything. You're a lovely, genuine person who someone was saying the right things. What were we meant to do? What we were meant to do. They were saying the right things. It feels like there was a good length of time that this was happening over as well. You were building something with somebody. And I kind of feel that when they are in that mindset, they feel that they are building it. I genuinely kind of think, I don't think they go, oh, there's the next person to mess around. I think they kind of genuinely go, oh, maybe I do want a relationship. Well, I'll see. They're nice. Let's see how we get on. But they don't go further than that. Have they told you about their past relationships? What is their longest relationship? Did they completely avoid talking about past relationships? Because this person's rubbish at them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you in a minute of what's to come. Because are they going to reach out? I don't know. Because I think you're going to get to the point of, this is just not worth it. Do I want to open this up again? The Wheel of Fortune reversed for you at that point is what's showing me that you don't really want to open the door up. You do at the moment. At the moment, you're still at the point of, I will listen to what they have to say if they're genuinely, because, we go through did I say something wrong? Is there something going on in their life they're not telling me about? Am I being too harsh? You may have sent them a message calling them out, and then you feel bad because, no, hold this person accountable. Don't twist it back on yourself. If you had something to say and you said it and they read it, good. Mutual relationships is honesty and respect. And we listen and we talk and we do that, don't we? So don't start thinking, oh, I said the wrong thing. No. Moving forward, they have the Queen of Swords reversed, and this is feeling like your energy just cutting them off. And then we have the Five of Cups in the middle of you both. And it feels like you moving on. This does feel like you're going to move on from them. Now, with the Queen of Swords, this is the problem that's been here is, you've got a Queen of Swords energy, whether you're male or female. She's great. She'll listen to you. She'll give you clarity. She wants what's best for you. She'll try and guide you. She'll very good at communicating. She's open to it. And she'll be your ride or die, and she'll make excuses for you. And if you start treating her not quite right, she'll make a few allowances for it. And the problem with that is, give someone like this a feeling of, oh, well, I got away with it. Oh, they're not challenging me on it, or nothing really bad's happening because of it. And then what they don't realise is at some point the Queen of Swords flips and her feelings cut off. She don't feel it anymore. And once the Queen of Swords is numb, she won't give you the time of day. You will look at her and you'll think, I don't even know who you are. And I don't think this person's going to reach out. But there may be a point where they suddenly realise that you just don't care about them. And I don't think anyone's ever done that to them before. I think they've always left people in a world of doubt and a world of, what did I do wrong? And a world of, please come back to me. And I feel that for you, there has been a feeling of, please come back, I want to talk about it. But also you're not a mug. Also you're not an idiot. And you're giving this enough time, and you're still giving it some time, and there's still some time to come. But this is a disconnect. And there will be a point where you're just like, I don't even know their name. What was I even thinking? There's some relationships or connections that we come out of. We're heartbroken. There's other connections that we come out of and we're like, well, they're a really nice person. I hope they meet someone better than me or nicer than me or matches better with them. I don't mean better than you, but like matches better. I hope they find happiness. And then other times we look back and think, for the impact they had on my life, I don't even remember their name. I don't remember much about them. But they were a stepping stone in my life. They come in to teach me something. And it feels like this is a bit of a lesson. This is a bit of a, but I don't know what the lesson is, because if it was they were kicking the can down the road to actually meet, if you met them on a dating site and they were reluctant to meet, try and meet each other as quickly as possible. I had to pause to sneeze. So try and meet each other as possible. It feels like this person has a pattern of, they meet someone, they love bomb them, they draw them in, and then they abandon them. And that's a pattern that they have. So when we're getting to know someone, don't get stuck in the communication. Move it and shift it along. Get it into a video call, get it into a telephone call, get it into a meeting for dinner, get it into the next phase of the connection, because then you're going to weed out the people who are the chasers. You know what a cat's like, they'll chase the mouse, then they get bored, and then the mouse just runs away. And it feels like this person's a bit of a lesson, and I know that the right people will find this reading at the right time, and it will be accepted and listened to, and it will help in the process that you're in. If you're listening to all this and it's confusing, upsetting and triggering, you're either not ready to hear it or it's not your reading. If it's massively confusing or upsetting, it's not your reading. But I know that the right people will find it at the right time. So let's do a Celtic cross for you. What's coming your way? What's coming your way? What do you need to know? I'm going to do a quick Celtic cross because there is a disconnect here. Maybe one day they will reach out, but it'll be so far away that, no, it feels more of them realising that you're just not there. So maybe you're just going to block them on everything, change phone number, because you deserve someone who's going to build a life with you, you know? Or it's easier to be alone than have someone like this in your life. This is who you are at the moment, the Queen of Cups. The first card of my Celtic cross is all about you and your new beginning. You come into this reading with this feelings of self-doubt, this feelings of what did I do wrong? You've not done anything wrong. You've got a whole future ahead of you. You are the Queen of Cups. You're loving, you're compassionate. You've got the Queen of Swords energy about you so that you can cut them off. But you like the communication. The Magician is, what do you want? What do you want from a relationship? Because this is not what you want from a relationship. So think about what you do want, but also recognise the resources that you have and what you can do with them. The path that you're looking for is the Ace of Pentacles. You're looking for a new beginning, and you're looking for somebody who can offer you something genuine. The path that you're on is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is powerful, inspirational, passionate, loving, loyal. They're my card of being self-made. They come from a hard place and they make improvements in life, and everyone around them benefits. This is who you're looking for. This is what you want. You would like someone who's bold and brave and self-sufficient. In your past is the Seven of Wands, and that's about this person. It's the defensiveness, it's the trying to be let in and then not letting you in. That's in your past. Opportunities to come for you is a very mutual connection. The Six of Pentacles feels like if you're looking for a new job, that's going to go quite well. It's an exchange of money coming in, money coming out, being in this really hopeful place. And at the moment, your Celtic cross is really very hopeful. It's like a weight being lifted off your shoulders. You are allowed to move forward. You have done absolutely nothing wrong. This person's a shitty person. Put them in your past. In a year or two, you won't even remember their name. It'll be like, oh, goodness, what was I thinking? There's people in my past when I was younger that I was just like, what was I thinking? Didn't even like them. Why did I cry over them? I didn't even like them. Like, you know, So, the secret underlying question, the Knight of Pentacles, how long is it going to take? Is it just going to take me forever to meet the right person? The timing on this, spend a bit of time focused on you for a little bit. The Hermit is working within you, introspection, figuring out what you want, figuring out what your lesson was here so that you don't fall into that again. Let go of the guilt, let go of the self-doubt, let go of the negative talk to yourself. You're a good person. You're a very good person. Now, when we go into the Hermit, we become the beacon in the dark for the people who are meant to find us. We don't have to find them. They will find us. It's like having a torch in the dark and the moths come. You've got a moth coming, a beautiful one, and they're going to be fluttering around you. Hopefully not love bombing you, more of a come out and talk to me, come out and get to know me, come out and explore the night sky with me, come out and see this thing that I want to show you without being a serial killer. Like, my goodness, I watch far too much true crime. But anyway, the Ten of Swords are completion, and this is the Queen of Swords energy. And then the Attainment is the Two of Pentacles, making choices for the future. The Ten of Swords is this whole situation finally disconnecting, a final moment of, yeah, I need to let go of the idea of them because they just hurt too much. And then it puts you in a choice of where do I go from here? And it puts you in that, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, a brand new beginning for you. Be careful over the next two people that you come into contact with, because it feels like three. There's a number 3 here, and I don't know why. The next two people you come in contact with, be a little bit guarded, not massively, but, you know, have your sensible head on. Because the third one, the third train that comes along, there's something really nice on it, and that's worth getting on. So that's what I have. I hope that it helps in some way. You've got choices to make. You're kind of going through it. If you were here now, I'd be like, should we just go to the pub? Should we go to coffee? Should we go to the cinema? Should we go and do something? You know, go to a spa, have some beauty treatments, pamper yourself, look after you. There are people around you that love you and adore you. You don't need to let a time waster make you feel bad things, because you're a wonderful person. So I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so the angels take you anyway. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Private readings are always available.